Tucked between forgotten hills and pine-shadowed roads, there lies a town not found on most maps, Elmwood, a place where the sun sets just a little faster and the night lingers longer than it should. A silver SUV crawls along a rural road. Inside, the Harris family, Mum, Karen, Dad, Michael, teenage daughter, Lily, and 9-year-old son, Ben, chat and joke until the engine sputters and dies. On the last leg of their summer road trip, the Harris family found themselves stranded near Elmwood. Their car, dependable for a decade, gave out in the worst possible place. With no cell service and daylight slipping away, their only option was to walk into town. The town appears quaint and quiet. Locals nod politely but stare just a moment too long. The family checks into a small inn called The Hearth. Elmwood welcomed them with warm smiles and homey charm. But there was something else. A stillness behind every door, a hush between conversations like the town was holding its breath. At the inn, a sweet young woman named Edna, the owner, offers tea and rooms. Her eyes linger on Lily a little too long. Edna, kindly but measured. "We don't get many visitors anymore. Elmwood's a quiet place, peaceful, as long as you follow the rules." Rules? They didn't ask. Maybe they should have. The next morning, Michael tries to find a mechanic, but the shop says the part they need won't arrive for 3 days. Meanwhile, locals seem friendly but cautious. Whispers trail the family as they pass. By day, Elmwood was charming, too charming. But by night, windows shuttered, streets emptied, lights flickered like old memories. And in that darkness, something stirred. That night, Lily hears scratching outside their window. She peeks out and sees a pale figure watching from across the street, unblinking. Her scream wakes the family, but when Michael checks, the street is empty. The townspeople said it was probably a stray dog. But Lily had seen its eyes, golden, glowing, and hungry. The next day, Ben plays outside and wanders too close to the woods. A tall man with sunken cheeks and bloodless skin stops him, just before Edna arrives and sharply tells the man to leave. Edna's smile returned only after the stranger vanished. That evening, she sat the family down for a talk. Edna, speaking seriously, "You need to understand, Elmwood isn't like other towns. Nearly half of us have changed. They're not monsters, not all of them. There are brothers, sisters, cousins, people we loved, still do. A century ago, something came to Elmwood. A sickness, a gift, depends on who you ask. The vampires aren't hidden here. They're family." Flashbacks show the town's history. Families sheltering infected loved ones, a silent truce forming over generations. Most vampires feed only when necessary. Animal blood. Volunteers. Elmwood learned to live with its darkness, but not all the changed ones agree to peace. That night, a vampire named Silas, one of the old blood, approaches the inn. He demands Lily, claiming a pact of blood owed. Silas, in a demanding tone, stated, "She has the mark. Her line wronged mine. She belongs to me." It was an ancient vendetta, long buried but never forgotten. Silas was a remnant of the old ways before the truce. He would tear Elmwood apart to satisfy his thirst for vengeance. The town gathers, humans and vampires side by side. Edna speaks to them defiant. Edna stated, "This is our town. We protect our guests. We protect our peace." For the first time in decades, old blood met new fire. Elmwood stood as one. A tense confrontation in the town square. As Silas lunges at Lily, Edna's nephew, a vampire himself, intercepts him. A violent but quick battle ends with Silas driven off into the woods, wounded and banished. The pact held. The town protected its own. And for 3 long days, the Harris family waited, watched, while the town watched over them. The part arrives. The car is fixed. The family prepares to leave. Locals gather to say goodbye. Edna hands Lily a necklace, a small silver pendant shaped like an oak leaf. A reminder. You were part of Elmwood, if only for a moment. Some bonds go deeper than blood. The SUV drives away. In the rearview mirror, the town seems smaller, quieter. But behind the trees, unseen eyes watch, peaceful for now. Elmwood still stands, hidden between the trees, cradling its secrets like shadows at dusk. Not all monsters hide in the dark, and not all who live in the dark are monsters. Elmwood welcomes those who respect the night.